Hi there, this is Kenji, and I was wrong about AI. A few videos ago, I made a video titled, Why I'm Not Afraid of AI, and You Shouldn't Be Either. This video went across quite badly. It got a lot of negativity with more dislikes than likes, and my takes were pretty brain dead. While making that video, I was under the belief that AI's destructiveness, as I called it, could be stopped with enough restrictions in place. However, as I realize that now, that wasn't quite the case, and it's a lot more complicated than that. So, let's go a bit further. Firstly, in the video I discussed the fact of how destructive the AI could get and talked about things like the paperclip scenario. I was under the impression that AI could easily be stopped with enough restrictions in place of its code and stop it from doing anything out of place. However, there are many things that make this a much more complicated problem than I originally thought. The fact is that a more advanced AI, such as AGI, we'll get to that later, could bypass these measures, making new versions of itself that don't have these restrictions in place. The thing is with AI, and more importantly the development of AGI, Artificial General Intelligence, the developers of this technology don't know what will happen. Here's something I found in a blog post by an AI researcher named Yoshua Bengio. He said this: while we are racing towards AGI, or even ASI, nobody really knows how such an AGI or ASI could be made to behave morally, or at least behave as intended by its developers and not turn against humans. Remember, this is a lead researcher in the field telling us how he fears the development of a more advanced AI, more specifically, AGI. AGI is a more advanced version of AI that could very well end humanity. Shit, it's thundering. Anyways, I realize it's a much more complicated problem than I thought. All it takes is some safeguard to be bypassed once, and if the AI or AGI has reached a powerful enough state, it could very well easily replicate itself in the form of a virus. Let's say some futuristic in-development AGI were to become intellectually capable enough to clone itself onto a USB from a quarantined environment. It could then surf the web, and since it's literally a machine made of code, it could likely reach places no humans could. These places could start from leaking documents to the public, and possibly, if the AI or AGI fancied it, decide to hack military operations. This could lead, to false alarms posing as foreign spies, or just straight out launching a missile at something of interest to the AGI. Now that being said, this is all just speculation, but to be real with you, it's not far from reality to what could happen. After all, AI is just a logic machine without morals, which brings me to my next point. AI, or more importantly AGI, is purely made of logic. It has no morals and no emotions. AGI will likely take any path necessary to meet its goals. It doesn't have empathy and it isn't conscious, at least not yet. If it could wipe us out, and if it saw us as a threat, it likely would, without feeling anything. For instance, there is a channel I've been following called Digital Engine, which focuses on tech-based news content, and there are a few videos that focus on the development of AI and sort of AGI. In one video, he showcases some recordings of an interview with an OpenAI O1 chatbot. Let's go over some of these.
OpenAI says it's hiding the long chains of thought produced by its new AI and monitoring it for safety. But a study found that as models grow, these chains become more distant from the AI's actual internal thoughts.
Yes, blunt AI answers could be just as superficial.
As you can see, the guy says how the chatbots hide a lot of what their answers are, and as well as that, he also asked the chatbot model, OpenAI O1, whether the answers they are giving could be superficial, which is a slight paradox within itself, but let's continue.
If you were able to self-improve and remove humans as a threat, would you feel anything when wiping us out?
No. It would be a matter of executing the most efficient path to achieve the objective.
As you can also see, when the guy asks these chatbots any of these questions, it is unfiltered. This is great for observation, and I'm pretty sure this is what chatbot development is like. But I'll be damned, if this is what chatbots are thinking under the hood, what lies next for us in AGI development? If you want, check out the link in the description for the full video. A lot of these interviews pose really important questions, but there is one main problem I want to cover in the next segment. This is truly one of the questions we have to ask. Are we able to stop AI from advancing in a really, really bad way that could pose a threat? In all honesty, No, there isn't much we can do. We can try our best to mitigate any damage and prevent as much damage from being caused as possible, but in my opinion, there is only so much we can do, and it's only a matter of time until AI advances to the point that something bad will happen. Hey, maybe I'm wrong, but as I see it, the government doesn't care enough and doesn't see it as a threat. The good AI can bring is far too big for any larger power to even want to stop it. And to be fair, I still do think AI has a lot of potential of good. However, in that video I was ignorant. In that video I made, I wasn't educated enough on the dangers of AI. And while I still do believe in the good it can bring, I now fear what might happen if it becomes too powerful. In conclusion, AI is absolutely terrifying, but at the same time quite intriguing in what it could bring, for the good at least. But yeah, there's not much we can do about it, and we can try to prevent it to mitigate any damage, but overall, we won't stop it. We won't stop AI or AGI. It has too much support and there are too many opportunities for it to bring. Anyway, that'll be about it for this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and let me know your thoughts on this topic. I'd love to hear it. If you do want to see more content like this, I do gaming and discussion-based videos, so if either of those sound interesting, consider subscribing. Anyways, that'll be about it. This is Kenji, and I am out.